Well, the black and yellow checkered colours of Brendan and Jo Lindsay are well known on the track, seen on the likes of four-time Group 1 winning mare Probabeel. Venturing into breeding was always a natural progression, with the couple purchasing Cambridge stud from founders Sir Patrick and Lady Justine Hogan. Now, since then, they have transformed the spectacular property while paying homage to champions past. Take a look.
It's so special for us to have the opportunity to be able to buy Cambridge stud and call it home. I like to think that, you know, our country is one of the better countries in the world, and I enjoy it, and I've enjoyed everything that our country's given us, and to have the opportunity to keep the ownership here in New Zealand is very special for us. When we bought the farm, Patrick was in the later part of his years, and a lot of the buildings needed a lot of tender love and care. We started to look at how we would do that, and it became quite apparent that the best thing to do was to actually start again, and we just rebuilt the start from the paddocks up, if you like.
Cambridge stud is just a beautiful space, and in particular this farm, the heritage of it is something else. And the heritage that Sir Patrick had created back in the early 70s. So we really wanted to just continue that legacy, keeping his legacy, but then creating our own for the future. When we created the Heritage Centre, first, as I say, it was to profile the two stallions, Sir Tristram and Zabeel, and what they left in the Australasian racing arena. Inside is something else. It tells a big story. One side of the museum shows Sir Patrick's story and all that went on, and then as you move around the museum, it comes into the new era.
Our Four Stallions, of course, embellishes the one that's the lowest one on the rank in terms of dollars, but he's a son of Savabeel, which of course is son of Zabeel, son of Sir Tristram. So it's nice to have him on the farm. He's on his 5th season. He's got 3-year-olds on the track now. We've got Sword Estate, which he's having his first foals now. He's a son of Snitzel, of course, and he's been just prolific in Australia. We're also lucky enough to have our 2 French boys, Halle Usain, who won the Diamond Jubilee, and El Manzour, who was European champion racehorse of this year, and both those boys have good credentials and good support in the marketplace.
We've got a number of really good race mares that have now become brood mares. First of all, our founding brood mare was a racehorse called Justine, and she was a Danehill, and she really started the breeding side off for us. With the Probabeel though, it's something really special with her, I think, because we were so close with her. All we can hope for now is her progeny will do what she did. And if she can do, they can do half of that, we'll be really thrilled. But we won't sell any of her progeny. We'll keep colts and fillies, we'll keep them, and we'll race them. The naming thing is, I really enjoy it, but it's not an easy task. With Probabeel, we wanted to actually add that Savabeel part to her name. I just want to get to know her a little bit, and in there, my granddaughter says that maybe we should keep the Beel part of it somehow. And we'll just see what happens as she gets to be in the next sort of 6 months or so.
We'd like to be remembered as contributing to Cambridge stud. So when we hand it on to the next owner, because we won't be around forever, they can look back fondly and say, you know, those people did a good job. They took Patrick's legacy and they built on it, and we can hand it on not in a better state or anything like that, but in a different state. I think that's the legacy that our family and Jo and I can be very proud of, and that's what we're working towards.